Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for October 14th to the 20th. This is for Cancer, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon, and we're going to jump right into it, Cancer. This is going to be a weekend. I'm actually going to spend a little bit more time with you, okay? This is going to be, Mars, the Sun, Pluto, they're in this tangle. We're going to break that down. It's going to be an interesting week. The first thing I just really want to say, Cancer, is try to avoid working too much, overdoing too much. Remember, Mars is in your sign. It can bring a little bit of like burnout energy. And it could be, we have this full moon in Aries. And so this week in itself could just be a little bit draining. So just be mindful of that because Mars is also physical health. So just be mindful just because you have Mars in your sign right now and it's going to be activated. Now, the other thing I want to say is that this week, I really want you to pay attention to Monday to Thursday. Mercury and Venus are going to be in Scorpio together, okay? Before Venus moves into Sagittarius. Now, this is a time, this is your fifth house, by the way. So, this is pleasure, this is joy, this is, children, this is, love, relationships, it's creativity, procreation, recreation, hobbies, and whatnot. So, a lot of these themes could be really, like, you could be intensely, just having activities around these themes. In a really strong way the first few days, okay? But it's also like just being in touch with your higher self. With Mercury here in Scorpio, it just moved here, right? So truths could be revealed around this time, but also your truth, like being in touch with your truth, being honest with yourself about things. You could have deep conversations around the themes that I mentioned earlier, even like reflections, and a lot around your passions, okay? Love and money, also big highlights for this are around this time. So a lot of this is just more in terms of like you and your journey and what you will do for your journey moving forward. A lot of y'all are on new journeys, really big journeys after the eclipses that we had. Okay, you could have signed contracts, entered new areas in your life, launched things. There's a lot of family energy. You could have bought a home. You could have gotten married. There's so many possibilities here. All right, now you'll see Venus is also very active this week. Okay, so we're gonna track Venus a little bit, but with the fact that it's just Venus is in Scorpio, so again, just big energy around your passions, your goals, and your personal transformation. Now, lastly, we have this full moon in Aries. We'll get to that. It's a big one, okay? And I am going to talk a lot more about it than I did in your monthly forecast because I have time. Now, we kick it off Monday, October 14th. The sun is going to square Mars. So you're pretty much going to feel this all month. This is strong because the sun is also going to square Pluto as well. Remember, Pluto being the planet of power. And you are likely going to start feeling that Mars Pluto opposition that's going to happen at the beginning of November, where it's really, really strong. So, breakthroughs, just have the breakthroughs that you need. This is really big energy here. Really, really strong, really, really, really big energy. And a lot of it can have to do with home for y'all. All right. Be it with the fact that we got the sun in Libra, right? Squaring Mars, that's in your sign, right? So you rule the fourth house. Cancer rules the fourth house, home, family, your loved ones, ancestry, things like that. And but you got the sun in Libra now, okay? That is squaring Mars, right? Sun in Libra rules your fourth house. So you see that overlap there. So a lot of competitive energy that Mars is bringing here. It could be, you could feel like that, like basketball, that like game of horse, like one-on-one. It's almost like you're playing with Mars and he is just like all over you. Like you can't take your shot. Like it's just, that's just, it could feel like that. All right. Now, the other thing is that, and Mars, again, physicality. So just be mindful of just being not overexerting yourself. Mars is also tangling with Chiron, who is like the wounded healer. So there really could be a lot of internal work that you're doing. There's going to be some big career changes for y'all. You're maybe already feeling it. Maybe you're deciding, new career paths or thinking about getting a promotion, starting your own business. This full moon is going to be in your 10th house. But again, just remember a lot of this is just internal work that you're doing. Okay. A lot of emotional growth. That's what Mars and Cancer is. All right. Focusing on your emotional growth, but also just slowing down. And I want you to just slow down a little bit with these energies, particularly again, Mars's physicality. All right. The sun is a life force, right? Purpose. So just don't overburden yourself at this time. All right. You could also, and I really want you to see eye to eye with people because that is what Mars is doing at this time as well. Mars is, again, at this point, he's been in your sign where he just doesn't do well because he's just so go, 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 go. And so he's getting antsy, he's getting a little feisty, and you may feel that in your physical world. People just emotions heightened. So, Cancer, do not let anyone, if anyone's like fishing for arguments or whatnot, don't let anyone get your crab, all right? Because you're Cancer. So remember, you're on a karmic journey. Don't let anyone get in the way of your journey, okay? Don't let anyone bring you into low energy frequency. And most of all, don't let anyone take away your power, okay? Focus on your emotional growth, your spiritual growth, and just remember to always be your authentic self because emotions can run high this week. All right. So focus on your spiritual enlightenment and your path to enlightenment. That's going to serve you best. All right. Now, Venus will be opposite Uranus that same day. So there really could be something here where there is a surprise or something unexpected when it comes to relationships, things that bring you pleasure, intimacy, even money. But Taurus rules your 11th house of friendships, groups you belong to, organizations, your community. So there really could be something here that's, sudden out of the blue with that. Maybe something with a friend. You just don't see eye to eye with them on something. Maybe there's maybe money involved. Maybe someone owes you money. Remember, just handle things diplomatically. 11th house is also your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. So there may be something here where you have just an unexpected moment. Remember, Uranus is breakthroughs too. Don't forget that. So you can have your breakthrough. And that's another thing about this. Remember, I always say use these aspects to your advantage. Okay. So with, Venus opposite Uranus, yeah, you could have some thing that is in your favor, that happens in your favor. You never know with Uranus, by the way, but it's just something here that could be regarding money, creativity. You might meet someone out of the blue. If you do, don't get married that day with Venus opposite Uranus. I know you won't, but maybe, I don't know, you do you. But there is, but just don't do it this way, but there is potential for something to be really stimulating for you. All right. Now on Tuesday, October 15th, you've got Venus trine Neptune. How wonderful. And you see the blue asterisk, the best aspects of this month. All right. The Venus trine Neptune. Oh my goodness. That is just it's very, very romantic. It's very sensual. It's very dreamy. It's beautiful. It's beautiful energy. Okay. So there is going to be something here that brings you a lot of pleasure and maybe in this intense way. All right. Neptune actually is in Pisces in your 9th house. So there could be some enlightenment here, this big spiritual awakening for y'all too. That's just really beautiful. 9th house is spirituality, it's higher mind, it's wisdom, it's your philosophies, also publishing, broadcasting, travel. If you're traveling, this is going to be a great time for that. Foreign cultures, foreign lands, education, learning something new. Relationships, again, very highlighted, but also just you will likely feel this blast of creative energy, your imagination soaring. I really, really love this. Something could really inspire you around this time. Now, Thursday, October 17th, here we are, the full super moon in Aries. Okay, now this is a Mars ruled full moon, and it's something that we call a cardinal cross. This is a grand cardinal cross because all the cardinal signs are really activated. You got the moon in Aries, you have Mars in your sign, right? Your cardinal sign. You have the sun in Libra, and then you have Pluto in Capricorn. All right. So with that said, that's cardinal energy. Own this, take action. That's what cardinal energy is. It's leadership energy. So own this moment. Remember, this full moon Aries, your 10th house of career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements, social status. So here's the main thing. This is going to be a very strong full moon. You may feel it days before, you may feel it days after, okay? It's opposite the sun. It's squaring Mars. You have the sun square Mars. It's opposing Pluto. You see that tangle of planets I was talking about. So think about these planets having this dance off, this really intense dance off, and each of them really want to win. This is going to be, again, a time where there could be a lot of egos at play, especially in the workplace for you. Maybe something there, maybe even like father energy here too. But either way, just know that this is a time where emotions can be heightened. People can say things that they regret, they don't mean. They could get really emotional and maybe frustrated about like the tiniest things, right? With this type of aspect, okay? Like someone took the last Kit Kat bar, all right? Or nobody clapped when, you chopped that coconut. Does anybody get that reference? Does anybody watch Survivor? Anyway, all I'm saying is emotions can be high. Remember, you are made of energy, okay? Everything is made of energy. That's not just Hermetic principles. That's quantum physics. That's Albert Einstein. And so when I say everything is made of energy, the thoughts in your head, the words that come out of your mouth, okay? So just keep that in mind. Energy, emotions, they're neutral. They're neutral. Emotions, break it down to its Latin root, emotere, okay? Energy and motion. And so emotions are the energy that you apply. So you want to put it toward the high frequency. You've heard about the law of attraction. Okay. So you work with your energy, evolve with your emotions. You're going to be fine. Okay. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Maybe I'll say it in every reading. Your future self is watching you right now. Okay. So have the karmic journey that you deserve, the one that you want, okay? And we are approaching the Mars opposite Pluto. That's going to be happening. Again, you're just going to start feeling a little bit of that energy. It's really strong in the beginning of November. We'll talk about it in November, but the reason I'm bringing that up now is because Mars is actually exalted in Capricorn, but Pluto's there. And so Mars is just like, he's already a little cranky and he's like, get out of my house. Get out of my house, get out, right? You're in my place. So just remember, I talked about this. Mars just, again, is in your sign, Cancer. So you could really feel emotionally heightened around this time, all right? Just know that this is going to be a time to have that emotional evolution. And there may be something here. Maybe something here with partnerships, relationships. Remember what I said, Pluto is in Capricorn, your opposite sign. Partnerships, relationships can be career, can be love, one-on-one, commitments here, okay? And so just be very diplomatic. I've told you, I have Mars in Cancer and my birth chart. I have it natally from the first breath that I took. I've worked with Mars in Cancer energy. That's why I say you can use these energies to your advantage. All right. So just trust your intuition around this time. You're going to be absolutely fine. A lot of things are going to be illuminated with this full moon in Aries. Okay. So just keep that in mind. A lot of career focus here, fame, everything that I mentioned earlier. At the same time, it is a full moon. So completion. So remember, think about what changes were happening in your life from April, right? When we had that new moon, total solar eclipse in Aries. So this full moon is tied to that. All right. So something culminating. There is something here. There's a turning point, but there is also something where you might be just rewarded. Okay. So you got to work with these energies. So you can be excited about this new journey with every something new begins. All right. When something ends. So, and especially now we're talking about Aries, the first sign in the zodiac wheel. It kicks off the zodiac wheel. So there is definitely something here that could be very special for you. Something very enterprising, something inspiring, invigorating, maybe even entrepreneurial. I mean, it is in your 10,000 of all the other sides. All right. So remember, Aries is assertive energy. Go after everything that you want. Okay. And then Jupiter's actually in a really good spot. I do like that. I know I said last week that Jupiter doesn't have any aspects the rest of the month. And here, yes, Jupiter is working really hard to bring you those blessings and abundance. But it's just all the other aspects are just really strong, especially with Jupiter and Gemini being detriment, Jupiter being retrograde. So just again, you're still going to have a lot of other great aspects happening around this time. Mars sextiling Uranus, trining Pluto. I mean, what more? I mean, this is amazing. Okay. So you can make this work for you. Just feel empowered. Okay. You could even have some really powerful insights around this time about moving forward, the direction that you want to move forward in. Even thinking outside the box is going to be very beneficial for you, especially regarding your goals with your that Uranus energy. And then with the Chiron here, conjuncting, this is just a great time for self-healing, for release, okay? Reflection, release, to bring that relief, all right? So don't stop going after what you want, and don't be distracted if others around you have their stingers out. Be the best version of yourself. Always vibrate at that high frequency, okay? And think about it. When you're vibrating at that high frequency, it's impacting other people. Okay. So it makes, everything a lot easier within your orbit. All right. So because they're then, vibrating at this high frequency. But anyway, Venus will sextile Pluto that same day. This is really strong. Venus sextiling Pluto is strong. It is special. This has everything to do with love, relationships, sex. Like that's just what this is. Okay. We're all adults here. Venus sextiling Pluto, strong. Very strong, because remember, Pluto's in Capricorn, your 7th house, partnerships, relationships. Now, if you're not here for love and relationships, career, partnerships and career, business partner, boss, whatever it is, because there's money energy here too. Really big money energy with Venus sextiling Pluto. Venus is this is at 29 degrees. It's a critical degree, energetic degree. Venus is going to sextile Pluto before moving into Sagittarius. So money, shared resources, finances, just empowerment here. Again, really strong love energy for y'all. Creative energy in a big way, in a really big way for y'all too. Now, Venus will move into Sagittarius until November 11th. Okay, so this is special. This is really, really nice. You're going to be possibly busy with work, busy with your day-to-day activities, loving it though. It's Venus, okay? Venus, like I said, in Sagittarius in your monthly forecast, very pleasure-seeking, gaining wisdom. This is a lot more lighthearted than Venus in Scorpio, very carefree, optimistic, fun. Travel could be something that's on your radar right now. But it does seem like, Venus in Sagittarius rules your 6th house. So everyday activities is going to be a big focus. Health matters, fitness, wellness, big, spa energy here as well. And work. It's just, work. That's the 6th house. Pets could be, maybe y'all get a pet around this time, but this is a time where you're just possibly be a lot more open to taking risks and chances, maybe being more spontaneous as well. Whatever brings that abundance in your life and joy. And you see all this water energy, all this water earth, all right? So it's nice to have that fire come through, okay? So let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. Even over the weekend, it may be just like a very profound weekend for you with the moon moving into Gemini. That is your 12th house, spirituality. And there is that sense of healing there with the 12th house. 12th house is the subconscious, but you could be very curious about new things, and even like communication could be really highlighted for you. So let's do it. Okay, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you for the week of October 14th to the 20th. For Cancer, Cancer rising, and Cancer moon. Cancer. All right, so Cancer, I do a traditional cultic cross spread. It offers the best overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, especially for, a weekly reading, and if we need to pull clarifiers, that we will. Secondly, I love y'all. Cancer, y'all, thank you so much for being here. I know that you're going through a really big time right now, okay? You're going, like, a lot of big changes are happening in your life, and and I want you to get excited about it, like these new changes, especially after that eclipse in Libra, okay? So let's get started. Oh my God. Okay. You're here to play, Cancer. You're here to play. You were getting a mic drop. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna give you 2, I'm gonna give you 3, I'm gonna give you 4, I'm gonna give you 5. This is big. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is big. Okay, so I don't even know where to start. Well, why don't we start with saying that it's all court cards and major arcana that you see here, right? That significant week for you. Absolutely significant week. I can't even begin to tell you. Yes, you're good. You're obviously good. Wow. All right. So let's get started. You got the Knight of Cups. Amazing, absolutely amazing. So yeah, partnerships, relationships, that could be on your mind. That could be something that, and again, it can be work, career, it can be, those one-on-one commitments, whatever resonates with you. Love, romance. He is the knight in shining armor. He is Mr. Romance here. And this is, there's that with the Knight of Cups. He is a big dreamer. He's got this huge imagination. He's very artsy and, very romantic. So I really love that energy here. You can even see the wings of imagination on his helmet, on his shoes. You see the fish on his armor. They're red. A lot of passion with that creativity here as well. He is Pisces too, by the way. That is your ninth house of spirituality. Really just moving, really, and emotionally moving. There could have been something that you've been moving into that is just like, yeah, I feel emotionally fulfilled. I'm, I'm seeking to fill my cups, emotions, feelings, love, all of that. Intuition as well, wonderment. Remember, there's that sense of curiosity as well this week as well. But I love this. You're good. You're absolutely good. Again, there is a sense of wow, because you got the Knight of Pentacles too. So knights are very active. Like you're not messing around. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. Now, remember what I said with this week? Take things slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. That's Knight of Pentacles. You can see his horse is actually like pretty much not going anywhere, but there's a reason for that because the Knight of Pentacles, he sowed his seeds. He's gonna reap his rewards. He's reaping his rewards. Okay, it doesn't matter how long it takes. He's patient. He wants to see everything grow. All right. So Knight of Pentacles is very practical. He's very pragmatic. He's very down to earth as well. All right. You see the pentacle in his hand as well. So this is just a lot of commitment energy. Okay, a lot of like in it for the long haul energy coming after the Knight of Cups. Wow, that is dynamic. That is really special. I mean, this is really amazing. I want you to communicate this week as well. And there could be a lot of communications you have this week. And remember, and it can have to do with money. Remember, money is a big theme this week. Money, even shared resources, as I mentioned earlier. And when I say that, it can be like joint bank accounts as well. All right. But money, wealth, pentacles are your physical reality as well. So there is this almost like stability that is just like you are moving into. Things are feeling good. It's, as an example, maybe you did, met your soulmate, whatever it is that y'all moved in. Now that's not your new reality. You're getting things in order, things like that. You're great here. Now you do have the Fool in your challenge area. So don't be afraid to take those risks. Don't be afraid. Look, he's standing on the edge of the cliff. He's not even looking down. This is having faith in yourself. What is faith? Trust, okay? Self-trust. Having trust in yourself. It brings out that confidence. That's what risk taking is. It's confidence. What's confidence? It's taking risks. So it's going to build that confidence. So have that moment. Have that moment, okay? Take that leap of faith. You've got the Fool in your challenge area. You see the full abundance of the sun. Another energy coming through is like there may be some things that the good news is like a lot of y'all are ready to leave things in the past. A lot of y'all are just, really understanding like this is just baggage. I'm moving forward. I'm letting it go with this full moon where I meant to do that, right? But the other thing is some of y'all may recognize that this week. I've got to let this go, okay? For this new journey to begin. I mean, we're talking about the Fool. We're talking about the Fool's journey here through the major arcana. So yeah, you take those chances. A lot of opportunities here. So that's the other thing is to see those opportunities that are coming through for you, okay? And even create them yourselves. Now, you got the Hierophant in your crown. Ooh. I love that. I love that with the King of Wands and the Radier spread. I can't even. Hierophant. So remember what I said, that stability with that Knight of Pentacles. The Hierophant loves systems and organizations and structures. And very interesting, Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, by the way. So there is that energy there. Venus moving to Sagittarius that rules your sixth house as well. And so that is systems and structures and whatnot. But anyway, you've got the Hierophant in your crown. And so he is, that connects us, the divine and our physical world. But there's that leadership energy, like standing strong. Remember, I said there's that cardinal energy, really strong cardinal energy, leadership energy. He is a leader. This first card in the major arcana, okay, where other people appear other than the main figure, okay? If you're going to be a leader, there's got to be people to lead, right? So this is someone with that deep sacred knowledge, that wisdom, the between the the columns of Solomon from Solomon's temple. You've heard about that, the wisdom of Solomon, but great. Okay, so continue that direction. All right, having that just feeling spiritually active, crown chakra, all of that. Okay, this is going to be really nice, but it just seems like there is this empowerment that I'm feeling for y'all, especially with the King of Wands and the root of your spread as well. Okay, so speaking of leadership, and remember what I talked about, that entrepreneurial energy. He's an entrepreneur. He's all about work here, all about work and money for y'all too. He's Leo. Leo rules your second house of salary, income, money, but self-worth and self-value as well. Okay, so this is a confident king. This is the fun king as well. All about passions. This is epitome of fire. We've come to the end of the fire, like the wands of the fire. Your passions, ambitions. There you go. There you go. I love this. There may be a lot of just like excitement that you feel this week. Okay, so remember, you can use these aspects to your advantage. So there may be a lot of excitement here as part of this transformation that you're going through. You're going through transformation. This is a card of transformation. You see the salamander at his feet, the Ouroboros in his throne. You even see the lions there. I said he's Leo, but anyway, you are the Ouroboros, like that unity. It just changes, transforming your life. I love this. Oh my goodness. So you got the King of Pentacles too. So you see, you got the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and then you got these two kings now. King of Pentacles in your future. There you go. The richest king. I mean, talk about like the Knight of Pentacles he wants to be the King of Pentacles. That's what it's in your future. That's what you're going into. Cancer, richest king. Okay. It's so rich. I've pointed this out before. You can't even distinguish his robe from his harvest. Okay. And that is one that he did not get that robe at Walmart. It was custom made. This is a rich king. So wealth in your world, in your physical world. Remember, I said Pentacles, your physical reality as well. He does hold the golden scepter. Only one of two people in all of tarot hold that golden scepter that creates this abundance, okay? Anything he touches turns to gold. This is absolutely amazing. But he is also like this big protector, big provider on top of his wealth and his finances. Very practical as well. You see his hands over the pentacle, so like owning your wealth. You're good. You're absolutely good here. Let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Cancer. This is absolutely amazing. All right, so let's, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. This is big. This is going to be a big week. Again, all court and major, very significant. And Cancer, you know I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. All right, so I can't. Let's, you're good. I mean, I don't think that you've had a reading like this in a while. I just don't. I'm trying to think of other signs that have had something like. I mean, this is really special. This is absolutely special. All right, so you take these two cards away. Look at all these court cards, and the major arcana, like mostly court. But okay, let's get started. You have the Nine of Swords here. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, it's just showing that there may be something here where. Remember, I said this is a week where emotions can be heightened. There could be some bears being poked, but there is this. You may feel that someone didn't treat you the right way, or maybe was, you had a disagreement or something that happened in your world where it's taking up too much headspace. It's time to release it. I mean, the point of this card is to take out the swords one by one. They're stacked over his head and they're heavy. Okay. And so remember, swords are the mental suit. And so it does seem like there could be something that you could be clearing around this time with that full moon in Aries. Remember, letting things go. There is that sense of healing as well. All right. Especially up here, right? The swords, intellect, logic, thinking, processing, even communication. So there is possibly going to be something here where it's this week where you're already maybe feeling it. Like there may be just something in the back of your head that you're just like, oh, I mean, like everything is great for me, but that one thing. All right. So sort it out. Remember, face your truth, be honest with yourself, handle things with grace, have, clear, honest, open communications this week, all right? And always be the best version of yourself and always the best version in, a situation as well, circumstances, all right? Rising above. Now, you have the Two of Pentacles here. Very interesting, all right? There's Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. So something here with finances, money. We have careers to make money. Something here with career, especially there could be something here with partnerships as well. Two of Pentacles is Capricorn. Okay, so remember I said that is your seventh house: partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments. Something that you may be weighing. Again, there could be some job you're letting go to pursue another career. Maybe you're getting a promotion. Maybe there's something here that's happening with money. All right. Could be with this new partnership formed. It doesn't have to be, okay? Maybe like company or whatever, but maybe even like joining bank accounts. Like I said, that could be a thing for y'all. There could be something there, but yeah, this is just saying that let's find some balance now. Remember, stabilizing everything, because this card is, a little bit off balance, right? Foot off the ground. You see that the pentacles are a little off, the waves are a little bit off. So there is a little bit let's journey through this situation and, find some like stability here, balance here. I'm getting something new for y'all, something new that's coming through, or something new that you've never had to, it's just like a new experience for y'all. So this is a matter of like having things come together for you. Okay. Now you have the Page of Swords. Great. You want that fresh new perspective. There's this also energy of like ready to take this on, something new. Again, new pages are the newbies, right? So new way of thinking as well. Even, pages are messengers, swords are the mental suit. So there could be some message that you're seeking, that you're looking for. Just continue down your path. Oh my goodness. And you're going to be fine. And you got the Queen of Wands. So you see you got the pair here. You got the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Now the difference between the King and the Queen, Kings, their powers, their energies are more external. Remember I said he's like, he's the fun king. Everybody knows that. He's like, lets people know he's the epitome of fire, all that passion. Look at him leaning out of his throne, right? He can't even sit still. So here's the thing. You got the Queen of Wands too. And so queens, their powers and energies are more internal, all right? She is a very charismatic queen, but she uses that light inside her. She vibrates at a high frequency. She can attract anything that she wants, all right? She even has, in her external world, the sunflower in her hand. You see the sunflowers in her throne. All right. So there is that sense of, the sunflowers exist in the actual sun card: optimism, abundance, vitality, growth, this life force. She has the powers of the sun. Wands, your passions, ambitions. Very fiery. And I love this for you. This is absolutely amazing. This is really great. You're going to it looks like you're getting what you want. Looks like you're just getting what you want. I mean, vibrate at this high frequency, continue to move forward. You've got wands. I mean, like, you're actually really good here. There's just that one thing, okay? And that could be that one thing that you're just like, I'm afraid to like approach this situation, or just take that. Listen, you rip off the Band-Aid, right? You got the Queen of Wands. You have the King of Pentacles in your future, in your final outcome. Queen of Wands, also very entrepreneurial energy as well. All right. She's a businesswoman. So again, that energy here, this is really strong in terms of work for y'all, and career. But again, it doesn't have to be. It can just be something you're exerting your energy into that you want to be known for. It could be just a high passion of yours, but she gets what she wants. People gravitate toward her. She's very regal too. I know I should be sitting up like that. Anyway, you're great. Cancer, you're good. I mean, like, this is a big week. I love this for you. Thanks so much, Cancer. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's happening in your world. I want to know. And what else? Oh yeah, next week. So next week, big week, big week. Lots happening. We move into Scorpio season. As you know, that rules your fifth house of pleasure, joy, love, romance, creativity, all that. All right. So Cancer, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week. All right. Bye-bye.